Hi, today we're going to show you how to do a few things we get asked about when assembling our IQ Reformer. Before we start, we want to point out that the IQ Reformer is shipped with some components zip-tied to keep from moving during transit. Please carefully remove those zip ties and dispose of them. Okay, the first thing we'll show you is how to properly move and store the shoulder rests. The IQ comes with the shoulder rests in storage position. So the first thing you are going to do is remove the shoulder rest locking pin like Beth is doing. There's only one locking pin for the shoulder rest. Beth is going to lift the shoulder rests out of their cups, then slide the rests like this right under the metal tabs. Then reinsert the locking pin to secure, and now you're ready to use them. To put them back in the storage cups, just reverse the process. Another thing we get asked is how to properly extend and shorten the IQ's telescoping frame. First, make sure your carriage has some springs engaged so it's not moving around. Then remove the risers from their storage space. It just makes the frame easier to move. And once you've done that, now you're going to flip up the locking levers on either side of the frame. Now Beth is going to grab the head end of the frame, and keeping one hand on the carriage, she can push out the frame into its extended position. Sometimes this is easier with two people, but it can definitely be done with just one. While we're at the head end of the reformer, we'll put the risers on by removing the locking pins, putting the risers in the receptors, and then putting the locking pins back in the holes in the frame. Okay, now that she has the frame fully extended and has the risers in, she just needs to flip the levers back down. And now the frame is in locked extended position. To shorten, you just reverse the process. Take the risers off, flip up the levers, and push the frame in. The last thing we are going to show you is how to adjust the foot bar. The foot end of the frame has two plunger knobs on either side. You just pull the knob out and twist to lock in place. Then you do the same on the other side. Now you can put the foot bar in and move it between the two settings or turn it in reverse. And to secure, make sure it's all the way down in the receptors you choose, and twist the plunger knobs back and let them recede into the frame. They won't recede all the way back into the frame. That's okay, it is locked. However, make sure you test it to make sure it's secure before using. And that's it. Thanks for watching and enjoy your IQ Reformer.